What's some common things that people get wrong about the Caribbean? Now, Soca Man had brought this one to my attention, so I wanted to see what he got to say about it to give a little bit more detail within it.
Job in your mother cunt. How's that punching?
It's a little light, but it's okay.
Yeah, I told you I could have done a little more.
Yeah, you're right. Because there's a little shot in there, but okay.
I'm a rum drinker.
Tastes more like peanut than rum. Okay.
I'm never bringing you to Grenada again, I swear to God.
Yes.
Grenada.
She could travel by herself.
All right, so there's some myths and reality about what the common things about that people get wrong about Caribbean.
Okay.
Is that all Caribbean?
All Caribbean.
Island? All Caribbean Island?
All Caribbean. Just listen. Listen now. Please. Listen. The first myth is the Caribbean is just beaches and vacation vibes.
Okay.
The second myth is
You want to go?
But you want to answer them one by one?
no. I'm just telling you what the myths are.
Okay.
And then the myths are. The second myth is everyone in the Caribbean looks and sound the same. The other myth is Caribbean culture equals Jamaican culture only. The next myth is Caribbeans don't face real issues. It's paradise. And then the fifth one is Caribbean life is all about drinking, partying, and carnival.
In a way, kind of that's true. That last question there, I want to answer that last question there.
So those are the myths that people,
All right.
that common people
That's what I said. That's what I said.
get
I said
wrong.
we'll
with
answer it one by one
Caribbean.
because
All right. So
we're all gonna have a
So
serious
the first
question.
myth, like I said, was the Caribbean is just beaches and vibes. The reality is we're a region with deep history, complex identities, brilliant creatives, and global influence, not just a resort backdrop.
yeah, there's country, there's
Talking to the mic.
there's road, there's this, there's that. Like no, it's not just beaches and vibes. We have a lot of beaches and vibes.
It's an island.
We have a lot of beaches and vibes, absolutely. But we have country, we have like commerce in the sense of like, all right, exports, imports, and everything. Like there's business being done down there that's outside that. Now, granted, the highest revenues probably is tourism or whatever, and they placate off of that just to make money for the country. But I could speak for Jamaica, for example. We have a lot of countries that goes in and invest in the infrastructure, not just tourism, because it does help with tourism, yes. But like we were big exports of zinc, big exports of cane sugar and everything. So no, it's not just vibes and beaches. I disagree with that one. What'd you guys say?
I agree and I disagree. The Caribbean, every island is a paradise to me. Reason why I say that is because the islands that we all, and anywhere you're born, Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados, Grenada, any island you're born on, you're gonna think your island is paradise. You understand? Because that's where you're born. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We work. We hustle like everybody else. We import, export like like how you guys get your fruits. That's we have to say thank you to the Caribbean, Mexico as well. Even though they're not Caribbean, but thank you to all of those who's importing, exporting. Mango,
pineapples, all
kiwi.
of that, yeah.
You understand? A fig, soursop. All of those type of things that we're getting is import, export from the Caribbean.
All of that, what they call it? Hibiscus?
Yeah.
Sorrel.
The hibiscus.
Where you getting it from?
Sorrel, Morby, all those type of things that you're getting from the Caribbean. So, yes, I believe we are paradise because we come up with those things. You know what I'm saying? It's not artificially made. It's grown. So I believe. But we're not just beaches.
And vibes.
Yeah,
it's more to it.
It's more to it.
It's more to it.
You understand? But what do you think, Soka?
Job telling you, mother cunt. I agree. Me being American born and visiting a lot of Caribbean islands in my time, there's a lot more to it than just because everybody goes to a Caribbean island for a vacation and
Right.
Peace of serenity. So that's how they just look at it.
Yeah.
That's just that. But if you watch, that's why I said I feel like this culture is growing so rapidly because of the influencers that go to these places and explore more than probably even the average person that was born there.
Can I say something real quick? All right. So I'm just want to piggyback off of what you said with the influencers. Like they're Trinidad, Jamaica is mostly known for tourism, and that's the first Caribbean island everyone's gonna go to for a vacation, a sit down, or whatever. You know,
It might be on par with Mexico, Jamaica or Mexico.
right?
Correct.
Either
Because those are the
Cancun,
two.
Mexico,
Those
yeah,
pretty much
those
are the top two. We have is if we take away the influencers,
Yeah.
those were the top
top two that they're gonna go
Puerto
to
Rico?
it before.
two. Maybe.
Yeah, DR, definitely DR,
Definitely DR. If you try to
DR.
get your
Okay.
Jamaica,
just shit on.
Mexico.
Even though Mexico's not Caribbean, but yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I would say, yeah, even though that's what I say, even though Mexico is not Caribbean, those are the main places that has been advertised as tourism spots, right? Now that we have podcasts, influencers, streamers, and stuff like that, they're exploring. I have never seen Trinidad so put out there the way it's put out there now. I'm a little nervous. No offense to Jamaica, because when Jamaica's been put out there, these colonizers come in and want to take over.
Yes, this is true. But
Because
there's
of
always
that,
there's a pros and cons to it, though.
well, you go with your pros. I'll tell you my cons. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Here's the pros. With the exposure of these Caribbean islands, it gives us as an advantage as Caribbean people to we're taking notice now. Now we get the respect.
So your family that born and raised there, in your family, you didn't take notice then. But go ahead.
It didn't.
But I was
if
gonna
you
say-
think about it, some
ahead.
people our age who grew up in the Caribbean background probably never visited Trinidad, never visited Grenada, never been to Jamaica. So now that they're seeing it via social media and like, oh my God, I didn't know this is where my mother or my father or my grandmother was born. I want to go check it out.
Well, because you weren't born there.
Oh, fuck.
That's what I'm asking.
Can you not?
You were not born there.
No.
Okay.
But I want to. But if I'm intrigued in my family culture,
Trying to keep the culture up.
I want to know where my family is from. Just because they're telling me a story, I could just whatever. It sounds boring, but when you see it visually, people like to look
Visually, they telling you a story of something that they've been through in their culture and telling you the real facts.
Correct.
A man stand up in front of a tree with a phone and says, "Guys, look at the banana; it's growing freely."
I'm hyped.
You hype. So
I want to see it.
That's what I mean. So your ancestors
I want
telling
to see
you a
it.
story wasn't good enough.
Yo, Kandis, I just scrolled and I found something that said 10 things to do in Grenada.
Okay.
Out of the 3, I didn't know they had a helicopter ride. They have a clear boat tour.
That sounds new.
But go ahead. Go on with your pros so I can get you the cons. Go on.
But I know what your cons are.
but
But if
the
you
cons-
look at the pros,
Go ahead with the pros.
we getting just like us. We're trying to expose the culture. These influencers and are exposing the culture. They're probably taking advantage of the culture.
They're taking so advantage of our
Hold on,
island.
let me finish.
Go ahead.
But
It's always the foreigner.
in the part with the pros, it influences me to be like, you know what? Let me go take a trip to St. Kitts. Let me go take a trip to St. Vincent because I'm just gonna go where I know more than try to expand and be like, oh well, I see St. Kitts looks kind of dope because they got a carnival there. Didn't even know that. That looks kind of dope. I'm probably gonna go. Mm-hmm. Or if, what's another place?
St. Martin.
St. Martin. Never been to St. Martin. Beautiful place. So it opens my horizon to be like, all right, let me check out these other Caribbean countries that I want to avoid. Even Jamaica. Jamaica, I was against the going to Jamaica.
An influencer.
No, not an influencer. Well,
that's what
yes,
I'm asking.
there's part of it. Yes, that
Because
part.
I know Google was before the influencer.
But right, correct.
The same thing.
But everybody wasn't doing the Google thing because everybody was on Instagram or social media. I already know where you going. But I had a thing about Jamaica.
People.
I never wanted to step foot in Jamaica because of what I've heard.
Was that negative or positive?
Negative.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm not going to fucking Jamaica. And I went and I enjoyed it. And I want to go again to experience it again.
Off their own experience.
Right.
That's what people in general got to know. Everything's based on.
So now I'm like, I like that we're getting the exposure, but I know there's some cons to it. Like in Grenada right now, they're destroying the land and
gonna
just
dig. They're
building
gonna build
and
old-
building and building.
This is what I'm-
just
that's what
for
I mean.
visitors. So the Grenada I've known for the past 6 years is changing rapidly every time I go down there.
Yeah, when I went,
I knew he wasn't
I've
going
been to
there.
like an
Okay.
Indian restaurant.
But
I
changing
saw
rapidly.
a lot of people that weren't necessarily Grenadian, but I know you have a very good school down there. I think it's a medical school.
And they don't even have proper medical hospitals out there. Make it make sense. That's what I mean. Like, we do all these things, right? They come down the Caribbean and they use up our brain. You understand? They use up the island. They use up the resources, and they take it instead of starting from there to even open up from there. They come across abroad, and then open up all these clinics and facilities and whatnot from the education they got from the Caribbean. And the Caribbean itself, like you had, like I said, best school, medical school in Grenada. Ask them where the best hospital is. Wouldn't get that talk out there.
And the crazy thing is, it's going to bring me into another myth where I think you said it was they don't have struggle or anything like that. You don't understand, like a third. Basically, the Caribbean is considered third world. Let's be honest here, or whatever. Like the infrastructure is not what you see in even the lowest what's considered.
We're not a Tokyo and a Japan.
We're not. It's not even
not
in
close.
New Orleans. In all honesty, because they have money that's set up into these cities that help support it and everything. Like the islands, you have to have some sort of supply for something in order to do that. Jamaica is in a good place, and that's mainly because of tourism. Because everybody wants to go there, get a clay bath on a raft or whatever.
But do you feel like Jamaica is for the Jamaican people?
No, not at all.
So, because remember that you see what you just said.
But you see, that's when you go into if you're not resort based or if you're off resort based. However, like for me, I know, and I have family still down in Jamaica that I know, like, all right, they could bring me to like where just the locals be, and that's where I would go. Like, yes, I may stay on the resort because I'm like maybe 3 hours away from where my family is, or whatever, or that's where the group is going to be at that I'm going with, but I'm going to go check family and just go get a vibe with them, go connect with them, and then just literally get like...
So why didn't you stay with family?
Well, the last time I went because I was down there for a wedding.
Okay.
So it was... And my family is what, like 2.5 hours away from where the wedding was going to be. So it made no sense to go back and forth. But when I went down for Carnival, I went to St. Mary's, stayed with them for like the first day or two, and then I went down to Carnival.
Okay.
And that's just the most recent 2 times. But any other time I was down there, I was literally just there, just chilling with family the whole time. So I wasn't at resorts.
Okay.
So that goes into that myth that like the Caribbean is like they don't have struggles. No, the Caribbean has plenty of struggles because the Caribbean don't got the money. You even look at the currency exchange. Look at the currency exchange. I'll tell you everything about a country.
Right. The money don't value as much.
Exactly as a dollar. You could have $10 in your name in America. It's not going to get you much, but that $10 is way more than what be in $10 is in Jamaica, and Trinidad, Grenada, whatever.
But then again, I say that to say this because even though here I might have $10, who you think holding on to the $10 more, here or the Caribbean?
Caribbean.
And you know exactly why.
Yeah.
I could not hold on. Once I step out here in America, that $10, chicken, down to 2 cents.
Yeah.
Okay? But in the Caribbean, I can hold the $10.
Might be lucky because you can maybe come across a mango tree. You can go.
That's what I mean. But that's what I
mango.
mean. We are able. We have our struggles. Yes, we do. We don't have the resources when it comes to certain high technology where water running constantly, or you know what I'm saying, lights. If you live in the country, lights is constantly. We may not have things like that, but that's not considered paradise. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Compared to when you could just hold a $10 in your pocket. Out here, if I'm starving, I'm starving. In the Caribbean, if I'm starving, I'm walking, I pick a mango. I'm good for the day. I'm good for a couple of hours.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of struggle to go down with that too, though. Like,
But
if you live in a shanty, if you live in a shanty town,
to me, I'm comparing struggles here, the same shit. America struggles just as was the Caribbean struggles.
Oh no, it does. I just think,
or maybe more.
But the thing is, the myth that Caribbean people don't struggle. And that's
Oh yeah,
bullshit. That's
we struggle.
There's struggle.
We struggle.
Because you have literally people that have zinc roofs.
But they're still
literally.
happy. But they're still happy though.
Oh, because that is, you make the best of whatever you
We make the best of what you have. Like Jamaica just had their hurricane. Yes, the people are they're going through it. They're definitely going through it. But I'm looking at people. Jamaica just discovered that they have new rivers that opened up, and the people are enjoying what became of what Melissa left them. I'm seeing they sliding on the new clear waters, sliding on the rivers. I'm like,
Don't care.
They just lost their house. House still underwater, but they saw something new came of whatever traumatized they had before. This is something new, and they're embracing it.
Yeah.
So, do we really say?
I think everybody has their own struggles. Just don't think that.
Yeah, we do have struggles.
There is struggles there, whatever.
There
like,
is days when
people,
you mightn't have candle to burn.
There's literally times where you have to manage the amount of water you could use in your house because you have like the plastic
water tank.
outside,
Yes, you have your water tank
outside your house,
and you have to minimize it. Yes.
Right. So you have to even the hot water and everything like that. So,
but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Those are the type of struggles we will have. I think our struggles are struggles, but it's different. Out here struggles to me is way worse than the Caribbean struggles. But yes, we both do struggle. That's just for me though. But
What about the comparison that everybody sounds the same?
no, that's bullshit.
I don't know because I speak and I think you have to be Caribbean if you're not Caribbean. Like if I go say I go down south or to New Orleans or something and I'm
can't
talking,
tell some of them shits apart.
they swear I'm Jamaican. And I'm like, sir, ma'am, no. I'm from Trinidad.
That was the other comparison. That was the other myth too. That all Caribbean
Everybody's
people
from
is
Jamaican.
equal. Everybody.
I feel like that's the only way the Caucasian people does go is Jamaica.
Don't get me wrong. Sometimes
Which goes back to what I said. I'm more pro with the exposure of the Caribbean because now I can explore there's other countries.
Caucasian people in my country.
right. So put it this way, like I still get confused about certain like dialects or accents in the Caribbean. I'm not gonna lie, however, because you got a bunch of them, and there'll be some that I don't like. I didn't pick up. Like, how often do you come across somebody from Dominica? Are you gonna pick up that accent? Chances are, no. You'll be like, that sounds a little bit different. Or somebody from St. Martin, whether it's the French side or the Dutch side.
Right, you're right.
You get what I'm saying? You may pick up, like, all right, he's clearly a Trini. He's definitely Guyanese. Or that person's Grenadian. That person definitely Haitian. Like, you could pick those up because you've been around
Bayesian.
so often.
Bayesians.
You know a Bayesian.
You know a Bayesian.
Sing
A
songs.
Bayesian can never be mistaken for no other
No
than
other
Bayesian.
country.
High-pitched sing songs.
You guys have this distinct accent that you can't. For Trinidad, we always get confused to be Jamaican. I don't know why, because I know we just sing. But I will speak to somebody and they'll be like, "Are you from Jamaica?" I'll be like, "No."
And I've never run across that in New York. I could see
I've
that.
run across it because where I born, right, people? I come up here in America and I'm having conversations, and the first thing is, "Oh, you're from Jamaica? What part of Jamaica you from?" No, I'm not from. No, I'm serious. I'm like, no, I'm not from Jamaica. I'm from Trinidad. Yeah, that would
People don't know that there's more to the Caribbean than just Jamaica. And then they'll probably know
Yeah.
Haiti just because of like all the bad press that Haiti gets in the news.
and because Haiti
Even with the food.
Huh?
Even with the food. People compare it.
Yeah, everybody thinks that
This is
everybody
Jamaican.
makes jerk.
Jamaican.
No,
Jamaican.
every island
Yeah.
has its own unique culinary skill set.
we do, because I don't
Everybody.
just make oxtail. I mean, if you know we make oxtail, I just don't make oxtail. That's not even my main dish.
Yeah, I was funny thing.
Doubles.
I was at the Fete last night. They had like a food truck outside,
Uh-huh.
and the guy was like trying to get people to come buy food or whatever. I'm like, hey, what kind of food is this? And everything. He was like, oh, it's GT. I'm like, since when GT do doubles? I'd never heard of that before.
Now,
I've never heard
to
of
my
that before.
Caribbean people,
I've never heard of GT
sometimes
do
it's
doubles.
good to stick with your main plate dishes because you cannot mimic everybody plate. Like, I know for sure Jamaicans could bust a jerk chicken and they definitely go with their oxtail. So I'm not going to sit... Huh? You think
Or
Jamaicans
three.
go with their curry goat?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Jamaica gets a lot of slander for their curry. It's just because everybody curry
goat
tastes
don't
different or whatever. But
it may,
I love
okay, I
Jamaican
don't know.
curry.
I've had it once. It run my belly. Never again.
They probably just
So-
didn't burn the curry good.
something, but it was a Jamaican chef. He didn't bun, whether he didn't bun that curry, didn't bun that garlic, something he do, it run my belly. Never again. So I know for sure Jamaicans can't do curry for me. Okay? Just like how for me, or they can't make macaroni pie. For me.
You put ketchup
It could
in
be the
yours.
restaurants.
You put
it
ketchup
could be.
in yours.
I'm not.
I wouldn't
may have to go to a whole Jamaican mothering, but when you go to Jamaican restaurants, them pie is not it. No sir, no ma'am.
Now you have Jamaican chefs that could actually make a good mac pie and everything like that.
Nah, that's a dub. Nah.
You order from one person that does it.
A Jamaican.
You right.
Like Jamaican.
You know what I'm saying?
Pie good.
You're right. But still,
So you have
it's a hit or miss with that. If
Yeah,
it's-
you have some, whatever, but like again,
That's what I said. You had to go to somebody's grandma's house. And if grandma
Everybody
cooking
don't
in the
do
restaurant
everything,
kitchen, she need to come out. She can't cook for multiple people. Just
everybody doesn't make good doubles. Everybody doesn't make a good roti. Everybody doesn't make a good curry chicken. Everybody doesn't make a good rice and peas. Everybody doesn't good. Like, I would never eat a Grenadian says that, they made Haitian black rice. No. The same way I would never eat, Chinese that said they make tacos. I don't want that.
No.
I don't want that. I want my food authentic to where
it come from, right?
You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. That's just me.
No, I mean, there's some people that could probably do another culture dish and do it really good.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying no. I'm not.
They gotta take time.
We're not saying no, but that person had to really take time to be in the kitchen with grandma. You understand? To say they got that down pat.
Mm-hmm.
Then compare you doing it for like a restaurant or something that your grandma them never measure.
Yeah.
Still up to this day, I don't know how they just do it. They don't measure it for me. They don't know. Caribbean people, I don't know about you, but Caribbean people don't measure. They just be like,
it's pure eye test.
wait, hold on. But how much did you put? Oh, you just try a little here, try a little. I can't do it like you, grandma. I can't do it like you, mom. So y'all got to give me the half a cup, a teaspoon, or 3 teaspoons, or 4, for me to be exactly like how they have it. Other than that, it tastes like trash.
Anytime I see my grandmother, my aunts, or anybody cook or whatever, it's just literally just like eye test and go to taste. Everything, just taste it.
All right,
or whatever.
good.
All right, this needs a little more something or whatever.
Yeah,
and that's how I do it now too. So yeah, it is what it is.
It tastes like grandma?
Who, mine?
Yeah.
Not there yet. No, not there yet. I'm still doing some work and everything, but it's I could do my thing. I could do my thing.
Yes, you can do your thing, but when you want to,
you need other people to try it.
Right, when they taste it, you're like, you're not giving your mother's hand yet. You'd be like, damn.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard to do. That's gonna be hard to do. You know what you gotta try to do is try to like not say who cooked it and just let them eat it and see if they
know you cook it.
You gotta try to figure it out.
You gotta try to figure it out. Yes,
you gotta try to figure it out.
Hardest part.
But yeah,
but
we gotta get out of here and everything. So yes. This has been another episode of
Tingz and Tingz.
The place where anything.
Where vibing is everything.
That part.
Vibing is everything.
However you want to put it. I like your wording. I like your wording. We're going to try to get some more episodes out, some more content out for you guys soon.
Right.
We're going to probably have some special stuff coming up around the next set of holidays and everything. We're going to do some more fun stuff.
We're going to do a Christmas episode.
Yeah,
so come with your ugly sweater.
Things that we Caribbean people celebrate.
Come with your ugly sweater.
I got one ugly sweater. I'm going to one ugly sweater party.
Trinidadian. I don't know about ugly sweater.
Well, no. What the fuck?
It's always want to indulge in these people culture. I don't do ugly sweater. Tell me come with a fruit pie or something. Yeah. Come with a fruit cake.
What the fuck is a fruit pie?
I switch it around. Cake, black cake. You tell me come with an ugly sweater.
Come with an ugly sweater. Yes, this is a special edition for Christmas. Ugly sweater.
Nobody in the Caribbean is wearing no ugly sweater.
Well, now they are. Come with an ugly t-shirt.
This is what I'm talking about, people. This is another topic we're going to talk about. Bringing the foreign culture into the Caribbean culture. I in Trinidad talking about let me wear an ugly sweater and it's 100 degrees. What it look like?
You know what we're going to do? We're going to find something that she partakes in that is not Caribbean culture or whatever, and then we're going to call her out on it. Because the way she makes it seem like...
She did it for Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
She had a stuffed chicken. She had nothing Caribbean.
What was the chicken stuffed with?
She had nothing Caribbean.
like a cream spinach.
Cream spinach.
It does sound good though, but
It sounds good, but
It was good. It was like it came. See, I saw. Was it Martha Stewart that did it?
so you got influence.
I got influence.
You got influence.
See,